Urrutia and Aratz 3-1 to begin this season, one of the best records in Division I doubles. This team, Douglas and Manny for the Warriors, only 1-4. However, they did win their last match against Hiram Nicholas of the Devils. So coming in on a one-match winning streak, Urrutia and Aratz have been hot as well. See how this match goes. Urrutia will serve.
Urrutia serves. We begin. Manny on the backhand. Aratz is there. Backhand to the inside. Douglas at the 9 line. Urrutia forehand. Aratz is there. Urrutia left side. Aratz moves in, makes the catch. Passes Manny. Manny for the Urrutia save. Urrutia from the costado. Drop shot. Scores on the second bounce. First point of the first set goes to Urrutia and Aratz of the Fireballs. Urrutia serves.
Well, second time Urrutia is playing against Manny here, and he likes to hang deep in the backcourt. He's been catching well, but susceptible to drop shots like this. I mean, Manny is moving up the entire way too, and still just a bit shy before the second bounce. The second match between these two teams, the first one was back on January 20th. That was our opening day. Urrutia and Aratz won 6-1, 6-4, but it's been about 2 months since that point. These Fireballs have developed, but also this Warriors team playing much better now at this point of the season.
There's a backhand by Aratz. Manny's there. Beautiful catch by Manny at the 13 line. Aratz is there. Manny on the catch. Backhand from the 11. Urrutia forehand by Douglas. Urrutia reaches in. Drop shot. Will score on the second bounce. Urrutia and Aratz have 2 points. Urrutia has a serve.
But this match started the same way as Urrutia's last match did. I mean, Douglas has so much respect for the 2-wall that you got to give him something, and you got to give him the drop shot there to the inside. You can't get beat on those 2 walls. But at some point, if he keeps throwing it, he will have to make an adjustment.
Douglas picks the serve. Costado 2-wall will score. That's beautifully executed by Douglas. Douglas and Manny are on the board with a point for the Warriors. Douglas serves.
That's what you love to see from Douglas.
Absolutely.
I firmly believe, I think he's at his best when he is his most aggressive. I mean, he picks the serve, doesn't hesitate, shoots a beautiful 2-wall, and that's a full sprint by Urrutia, and he's still a couple inches away from that ball.
There's the backhand by Aratz. Urrutia for Douglas from the forehand. Way back. Caught by Aratz. Backhand. There's the backhand by Aratz. Manny's there. Aratz to the inside. Manny now from the 11 line, backhand. Stays inside. Urrutia, foot on the wall. Powerful backhand, goes wall to wall. Urrutia forehand by Douglas. Aratz from the 12 line. Keeps it inside. Manny's there. Forehand by Aratz. Goes over Douglas's head. Manny will take that on the bounce at the 11 line. Urrutia from the costado. Powerfully thrown to the inside. Manny's there. Aratz down low. Backhand. Douglas makes the catch at the 9 line. Ball tipped on the side wall. Tough catch. That is a third point for Urrutia and Aratz. Of the Fireballs, Urrutia has the serve.
Impressed with Manny's catching so far this year. He actually ranks 3rd amongst Division I backwarders in catch rate. I mean, he's only trailing Nicholas, and it was Aratz, the other one. So he's one of the best players, and he stepped up in this tougher competition too.
No question about it. The veteran of the roster with 24 years, 25 years of professional highlight experience. But still, this is a faster pace game at Magic City. Here's a catch by Aratz. Big backhand follows. Manny's there. And he's just so fiercely competitive, too. The thought of being beaten by some of these younger guys drives him nuts. Rebote by Aratz. Catch by Manny. Manny over the top to the inside. Aratz pulls it off the sidewall. Big backhand follows. Here's Manny. Rebote forehand. Beautiful catch by Douglas. He'll keep it inside. Here's Aratz from the 11 line. Straight back. Manny's there. Douglas reaching up. Great catch at the 10 line. Powerful backhand. Aratz will take this on the forehand. Keeps it high to the front wall. Manny's looking for the rebote.
Oh.
Ball tipped by Urrutia. 2 points for Douglas and Manny. Douglas serves.
Urrutia was really attacking on that one. I mean, he committed to making the play, and not the easiest catch in the world. Low on the left side there. Smart throw by Manny. Didn't throw that as hard as he could have. Dropped it at his feet and forced the miss. That's how you counter that aggressive play.
Rebote left side. What a catch by Urrutia. Overhead, powerful backhand follows Rebote to the inside. Douglas is there. Manny comes in, backhand from the 9 line. Aratz keeps it on the left side to the inside. Manny's there. Backhand from the 10. This clears the overhead screen. A Rebote forehand by Urrutia. Wall to wall, out to the Rebote. Douglas sends it. Hit too high. 4 points for Urrutia and Aratz. Urrutia has the serve.
Well, not to say this is, every time these guys hit the overhead screen, but in the last match, you were so worried about Urrutia making a play on the ball that you just want to ensure that you get it over his head. You saw in the first match with Alex, sent the Rebote way up high at 5-5, and here Douglas, we never see him miss Rebotes from the forehand.
Ball under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Yeah, it's just it's a different type of aggressive player than...
Without even throwing shots, he puts an immense amount of pressure on the defense. And he's quick, too. He's got the defense to go with it.
There's a backhand. Wall to wall. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Urrutia takes that off the side wall at the 8 line. Powerful backhand. Rebote coming out. Douglas on the Rebote. Straight to the inside. Well played. Douglas again, this time from the 8. Powerful backhand. What a catch by Aratz. And he's there. Backhand from the 11. That catch made in the corner by Aratz. Manny sends this to the back wall. Rebote left side by Urrutia. Fired inside at the side wall. Manny makes a great catch. Aratz on the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. Manny plays it to the inside. Aratz behind the 13 line. Big backhand by Douglas. This Rebote is shooting way out. Rebote forehand to the outside. Douglas looking for the Rebote midcourt. Inside placement, crossing the wall. Aratz up the wall, comes down with the ball. Here's Manny. Aratz takes it in the air. Backhand powerfully thrown by Aratz. Rebote shoots out. Douglas makes the save. Urrutia went in, pulled out the last second. Here's Manny. Backhand from the 11 line. Aratz is there. Forehand rebote by Douglas, powerfully thrown. Aratz on the catch. Manny now from the 10 line. Rebote forehand by Douglas, beautifully played. Urrutia calls for it, winds up on the ground to make the play. 2-0 by Douglas. Red by Aratz. He got assessed on it, could not make the catch. That's 3 points for Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. Douglas has the serve.
That's a break for the Warriors. I mean, Douglas wasn't focused. Look at where Douglas's head is. He sees Urrutia on the ground. He doesn't even look back. He's like, I know I got space here. And then, oh, man, look at Aratz. He got there in plenty of time, and from the tip to the base of the basket, and ultimately coming out there at the end. It's one you'd certainly like to have back.
Absolutely. I mean, Douglas really threw that hard. I mean, Aratz can obviously make the catch, just putting that run and the catch together. Douglas moves to the inside, backhand, thrown low and hard. Urrutia gets back in there. Here's the backhand by Manny. Aratz to the inside. Manny's there, takes it in the air. Aratz powerfully to the backcourt. Here's Manny from the 12 line. Rebote forehand by Urrutia, taken in the air by Manny. Manny powerfully from the forehand. Aratz will take that on the bounce. To the inside he goes. Douglas, great catch at the 8 line. Here's the backhand by Manny. Rebote. Douglas takes it in the air. Goes to the inside. Aratz takes it on the bounce. Difficult rebote save by Douglas. Good concentration by Urrutia. Split placement read by Manny. Beautiful throw by Manny. Will score. 4-4 is the score. Douglas has the serves. That's the second headhunter today for Manny.
Yeah, well,
Manny had it on the right side before.
Yeah, and Urrutia trying to get in position.
Urrutia needs to be conscious of where that ball's going. I mean, no one got
close
hit.
To the head.
Yeah.
Just like that. I mean, the Warriors hanging around in this set. They've brought it to 4-4. They've been down the entire way.
Here's the backhand by Aratz. Powerfully thrown. Douglas for the rebote. Aratz from the 12 line. Big backhand. Manny's there. Manny from the 11. Aratz takes it in the air. Backhand to the inside. Rebote for Douglas. Fired from the forehand. Aratz is there. Douglas on the rebote. Urrutia cuts it off at the 7. Big backhand. Catch by Manny. Aratz calls for the catch, low and hard. Douglas at the side wall, tremendous play. Tough. That's 5 points for Douglas and Manny. Possible set point. I mean, Aratz catch goes to the corner better than anyone. But that ball was just perfectly thrown.
Dropping low,
absolutely.
Right in the corner. Douglas has thrown 2 shots. Both have resulted in points for his team. Now a chance for the Warriors to close this out.
Rebote left side. Backhand by Aratz. Manny on the catch. Rebote for Urrutia. Clips caught by Douglas. Douglas fires this inside. Great read and return by Aratz. Here's Douglas. Backhand from the 7. To the corner. What a catch by Aratz at the 13 line. Manny now from the 11. Backhand 2-wall. Manny's on the run. He made the save. Urrutia with control. Powerful throw caught by Manny. Manny Costello to the inside, and Aratz is there. Backhand. Douglas calling for the rebote. Sends it high. Aratz moves in, takes it in the air. Manny on the catch. Backhand. Rebote left side by Urrutia. Caught on the forehand of Manny. Backhand by Aratz. Manny's there. Urrutia again by Urrutia. Here's Manny. Aratz takes it on the bounce. Forehand from the 9 line, straight back. Douglas looking for the Urrutia. Catch by Urrutia. Urrutia fires it inside. Urrutia again on the left side. Powerful backhand passing. Urrutia coming in low for Douglas. Scoop by Aratz. Excellent catch by Aratz. Here's the backhand to the inside. Urrutia for Douglas. Hooked. 5-5 in the first set. Set point. Urrutia serves for the Fireballs.
You know, Douglas has become increasingly more aggressive point by point. You know, cutting inside, cutting inside. Finally, Aratz threw a backhand 2-all. The space was there. Manny was the one that got to it, not Douglas. So look for him to, maybe not at this point, but later in the match, at some point, got to keep him honest, or else Douglas is going to keep getting in there and changing the pace of the match.
Fault underserve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
See what happens here. You know, new basket, second serve, 5-5. So I can't imagine he's going to throw it all too hard, but for Douglas to maybe make a play on it. And cross the wall beautifully.
Here's the backhand by Manny. Caught by Aratz at the back wall. Big backhand to the inside. Manny, tremendous catch at the 12. Urrutia, backhand. Powerfully thrown to the corner. Manny's there again. Aratz calls for the catch. Backhand. Right up the middle. That hit something. Comes flying out. Aratz for the Urrutia. He makes the diving save to the inside. Big bounce. Brought down by Manny. Aratz for the Urrutia. Douglas catches it in the air. Cortada does not cross the sidewall. Aratz makes the catch. Manny's there. Urrutia left side by Urrutia. Manny takes it in the air. Karam. Urrutia makes the stop. Powerful forehand on the return. Stop by Manny. What a catch. Here's Aratz. Backhand from the 11 line. Urrutia left side by Urrutia. Clips the sidewall. Douglas has it. Coasty inside, scooped up beautifully by Aratz. Here's the catch by Manny. Urrutia left side, big bounce to the inside. Manny's got it. Aratz calls for the catch, reaches up, makes the save. Forehand, Urrutia. Catch by Urrutia. Urrutia whips it to the inside. Manny's got to get back in there. What a save by Manny.
Got another one.
Another great catch by Manny. What a catch by Urrutia. Urrutia back to the inside. Trying Manny again. He makes the save. Catch by Douglas. Urrutia is hooked. That is point and set. A hard fought set for Douglas and Manny. They take the first set 6-5. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set. So aggressive play by all 4 players. Tremendous play by the veteran Manny. The best we've seen him move. He moves to the outside to make the save. Douglas getting more aggressive. Court positioning impeccable as always for Douglas. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently in our 3rd of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Here's some replays from a tremendous first set. You see the catch by Urrutia. Drop shot. That's that second bounce before Manny's able to make the catch. Good read by Manny. Douglas picks this serve beautifully. Costello 2-all. Just inches away from Urrutia. Beautifully executed by Douglas. Urrutia with that diving save. Here's Douglas with another 2-all. He saw Urrutia on the ground, throws a 2-all. Aratz read it. Got there, just was not able to complete the catch. And one point was more aggressive than the next. Urrutia absolutely blasting this ball. Catch by Manny. Manny winding up. That was far enough away to where it wasn't really dangerous,
Yeah,
but yeah, it was heck level.
Closer than it.
Yeah. Backhand 2-all. Look at Manny. Manny gets to the outside. This is coming low. What a catch. Tremendous catch by Manny. Gets that forehand off. Just enough to make the save. Urrutia has it on the forehand. Blasted inside. Manny was there to make the play.
And here's that last point. Manny somehow makes that save. Urrutia. Hard to the inside. Manny, another one. And the Warriors come away with that decisive 11-point. They take the first set. Fireballs lead the game day 2-0. See what happens here with set number 2. Fireballs led almost the entire way except 5-4 when the Warriors took their first lead. Set 2, ready to begin.
Urrutia serves. Our second set has begun. There's the backhand by Douglas, low and hard to the inside. Urrutia is there. Rotate forehand by Douglas. Aratz will take this on the bounce. Backhand from the 11 line. Aratz to the inside. Manny's there. Rotate left side, high and inside. Douglas with a great catch at the 7 line. Keeps it on the wall the entire way. Forehand rebote now by Urrutia. Douglas with control from the left side. Backhand by Aratz. Rebote. That rebound off the back wall. Played by Douglas. Aratz is looking for the rebote. Low and inside. Douglas lets it pass. Manny got it. That backhand touched the overhead screen.
Yeah, just caught a piece.
First point of the second set goes to the Fireballs. Urrutia has the serve.
Yeah, a little miscommunication on the prior catch. Manny just got in there, but could imagine when you catch it that low, you don't have full control as you go to make the throw. That one got up into that overhead screen. Not the normal backhand from Manny. You know, the Fireballs were at their best. They took a 2-0 lead and had full control of the match. Urrutia threw 2 drop shots. We haven't seen really anything since that point. See if they get back to that more aggressive style.
Low hard backhand by Manny. Douglas makes this catch at the 5 line. What a catch by Aratz. Good read. The Camry turn scooped up by Douglas. Douglas's 2-all is stopped by Urrutia. Urrutia's soft placement is stopped by Douglas. Douglas grabs it and flips it back. Here's Aratz on the rebote at the 5 line. Urrutia calls for the rebote, sends it inside. Big bounce, stopped by Manny and a tremendous catch. Picaba. Big bounce, brought down now by Aratz. Douglas, tremendous catch. Drop shot inside, perfectly placed to score. Tremendous point played by all 4 players, killed by Douglas. Douglas and Manny are on the board with the point. Douglas has the serve.
You know, it's the shot selection on the outside by Urrutia. You know, he goes for that drop shot, and that stayed elevated way longer than he would have liked. It didn't catch the sidewall in the air, but rather on the bounce. Based on the way the ball's spinning, if it hits the sidewall in the air, it's going to kill the speed. If it hits the floor first and then the sidewall, it's going to kick it even further up in the air. Douglas a chance, and they convert it again.
There's a backhand to the inside. Rebote by Douglas. Urrutia reaching way behind him to make this catch. Manny at the back wall. Here's Aratz, backhand from the 10 line. Aratz on the backhand to the inside. Douglas is there. Catch by Aratz.
Oh,
that rebote not coming out. 2 points for the Fireballs. Urrutia and Aratz. Urrutia has the serve.
Look, that's a tough one. You know, one of the responsibilities of the backcourt is to protect the chick-chack and chula, basically where those balls hit the crack where the back wall and the floor meet and don't really come out. Sometimes it's so close to the side wall that they have to let it come out, and that one just died.
Urrutia overhead, backhand to the inside. Manny's there. Manny from the 12 line, high and hard. Rebote coming out. Rebote by Urrutia.
Oh, wow.
That took off and shot straight to the overhead screen. 2-2. Douglas serves for the Warriors.
Yeah, that was a little wild. I mean, could Could that be a function of the new cesta too?
Absolutely.
I think that's
because the one thing you
mostly-
haven't seen Urrutia do is throw a 2-wall since he put on the new cesta. Split
very
placement, I
true.
believe,
Yeah.
won, but
Nope, hasn't gone for it.
here's a backhand by Aratz. Low runner to the inside. What a scoop by Manny on the 13 line. Here's Aratz, another low runner. Douglas is there, cutting it off in the air at the 8 line. Powerful backhand, stopped by Aratz. Manny now from the 11 line. Robote, rebound off the back wall, played by Urrutia, stays inside. Great catch by Manny. Aratz takes it on the bounce. Forehand, straight back. Manny's there. Catch by Douglas at the 9 line. Aratz deep in the backcourt. Robote, forehand by Douglas. Catch by Aratz. Aratz right up the middle. Douglas makes the catch on the 7 line. Sends it deep. Aratz took that off the side wall and a tremendous catch on the left side. Robote forehand. Douglas takes it in the air. Pico Robote, read by Aratz. He stops it, plays it low and hard. Manny's in the backcourt to make the catch. Outside placement, stopped by Urrutia. Tremendous catch, hard throw. Manny, equally good catch in the backcourt. Urrutia comes flying in, rifles this back. Manny with a phenomenal second effort. That ball went right by him, turned around, tried to make the Robote. What an effort.
Yeah.
Point goes to Urrutia and Aratz. They have 3 points and the serve. I mean, did you see that?
That throw was a bullet coming at him front ways, outside placement attempt, not a bad one. Look at this catch, Manny in the backcourt. Crosses the wall. Beautifully done here. But this sequence by Urrutia, he's charging in full speed, makes the catch.
Went right
skips
by
past
Manny there.
front ways, but look at this effort. Side wall and just up in the overhead screen.
There's the catch by Manny, backhand. Aratz from the 11. Douglas reaches up, backhand from the 8. That ball is on the wall and caught by Aratz. Tremendous play. Urrutia moves in. Costello to the inside, rifled hard. Manny going for the Robote save. Urrutia from the 7 line. Hard throw, crossing the wall. Manny's there. Robote forehand. Douglas takes it in the air, winds up. Aratz backs up, takes the ball on the forehand. Douglas has it midcourt. Aratz, good read, but he does not hold on. 3-3. Douglas serves for the Warriors.
It's a little bit of a different spin and a different type of shot than Aratz is used to defending. When it kicks off the sidewall back to the forehand, that ball's got a lot of spin and doesn't really want to stay in the basket. Also, Aratz is one of the best catchers overall on the roster, but drops down to 93% on the right side. So a couple more misses, and we've seen that today. That's twice now.
Big backhand by Manny, caught by Urrutia. Urrutia powerfully, right to the middle of the court. Manny makes the save. Urrutia, hard to the inside, crossing the sidewall, difficult Robote save.
That's a tough one.
Will not be made. 4 points for Urrutia and Aratz here in the second set. Urrutia has the serve. Yeah, Manny had really no play on the ball, but there was no Robote either. I mean, there was just...
That's just a tough one. I don't know. That's one maybe you just got to go for it, but that is... Sometimes you got to tip your cap to the opponent. That's just a good ball by the Fireballs to retake the lead at 4-3.
There's Manny on the catch. Robote left side by Urrutia. Catch by Manny overhead. Urrutia, Robote left side to the inside, crossing the wall. Manny makes a stop. Aratz, forehand, 2 pass, wall to wall, big time from Aratz. Douglas with a beautiful Robote, backhand. Now by Aratz, Douglas stops it at the 8 line. What a catch by Aratz deep in the backcourt. Manny down low, backhand from the 11. Urrutia in the air. Costado splitter caught in the air by Douglas. Difficult rebote save by Aratz. Will pass Douglas. Manny takes it up high. Catch by Aratz at the 9 line. Douglas reaches up. Backhand. Blasted to the inside, and Aratz is there. Ball's on the wall the whole way. Manny makes a great catch. Urrutia now from the 8 line. Blasted backhand. Rebote coming out. Douglas makes the save. Urrutia is there again, winding up. Splitter. Stopped by Manny. Carom by Manny is perfectly executed and scoring. 4-4 is the score. Douglas has the serve.
Today's Manny. No, it is Manny's day.
Today's Manny's day.
Losing effort last time and missed, I think, 1 ball. And here, now mixing in some offense. I mean, a Carom from the outside over Urrutia and Aratz. There's a lot of risk associated with it. If Urrutia makes that catch, he's in a good spot to kill the point, but he threw it. That was just perfect.
Here's the catch by Manny. Backhand to the inside. Rebote, high and inside. Douglas on the rebote play. Aratz is there. Catch by Aratz. Aratz blasts it. Manny alone for the rebote. He makes the save with a light touch. Urrutia, inside placement to score. 5 points for Urrutia and Aratz. Possible set point.
Have to be worried about the drop shot. You see Manny, he's positioned up at about the 8 line, but then Urrutia has such great power, too, that he can just blast it right by it, too. Bam, to the inside and well out of reach.
And again, all day long, this has been some of the, easily most aggressive highlight that we've seen played. But Manny has just
been... This might be, over the last 2 seasons, I think this is the best we've seen Manny play.
No question about it. Manny on the backhand. Aratz from the 10 line. Low and inside. Douglas takes it in the air. Powerful, powerful backhand. Caught on the forehand of Aratz. Douglas midcourt. Backhand again. Aratz from the 12 line to the inside. Douglas reaches up. Backhand, powerfully, powerfully thrown. What a catch by Aratz off a bullet thrown by Douglas. Aratz down low, backhand to the inside. Manny from the 13. Urrutia midcourt, backhand from the 8 line. Rebote comes right up the middle. Douglas on the rebote with control to the inside. Aratz to pass. Rebote for Douglas. Catch by Aratz. Big backhand. Manny on the backhand. Aratz is there. Urrutia from the 9 line. Powerful backhand. Rebote coming right up the middle again. Douglas sends it to the inside. Aratz reads it well, makes a fine catch. Rebote for Douglas. Catch by Urrutia. Urrutia rifles this outside to score. My, oh my. Point and set, a hard-fought set for Urrutia and Aratz, taking the second set 6-4. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our third and decisive set.
Aratz looks exhausted walking off. These guys are working hard.
I'm tired watching.
These backquarters, man.
We're sitting here and you have a...
I got 2 drinks and half a protein bar. Yeah. And boy.
Yeah, the play has just been, it's this last costado that Urrutia throw just...
Look at this. Manny lays it up. Some of these rebote saves he's made, too, just to keep it in play have been incredible. And the return scores for the fireballs, but Manny doing it all there from the back. But look at Urrutia here. Cuts one off to the outside. Douglas. Yeah, he looked back and saw Manny, but you you can see in the replay that Douglas was the only one that could have made that catch. Manny had no chance.
That ball
so Douglas,
that ball was moving way too fast.
I think he looked back and saw Manny, but Manny was a couple feet further to the outside than he was when that ball would have come up on him. So
because that ball's also going to start knuckling too after that low. Yeah, Douglas had to make the play on it.
So.
And Douglas, I'll tell you, just court positioning has been impeccable. Rebotes have been spot on. Been playing great.
Yeah, he really has.
And it's a bit of an adjustment because Urrutia changes the pace of play.
And Douglas, I mean, in the first set, threw 2 shots, both of which scored, and then came out in set 2 through one of the drop shots that scored easily as well. So, you know, the one thing that he keeps saying is you just like to see him throw a couple more, you know. And again, even if you don't score, that puts it in the opponent's mind that you have that shot and that you might throw it outside, and they may play a little bit differently too.
Exactly.
But, you know.
And for those of you familiar with the history of Jai-Alai, you see Tevin, GM of the Warriors, consulting with Manny. Of course, they played together also at the former Miami Jai-Alai.
Third set to decide this one.
We're ready to begin our third and final set. First to 6 points will win it.
Keep in mind the game day score too. Fireballs lead 2-0, so this is more pressure for the Warriors here to get this set in the match.
Here's the backhand by Aratz, wall to wall. Rebote forehand by Douglas, beautifully thrown.
Rebote
2-all is out.
Just out.
Douglas and Manny are on the board first in the third and final set. Douglas has the serve.
Fireballs must have seen something because we haven't seen him throw 1-2 wall today. He snaps one off the rebote. Again, he had the space with Douglas playing aggressively to the inside, but just pushed it a little wide of the boundary.
Here's the backhand by Aratz. Manny with the catch, backhand at the 12 line. Aratz is there. Big backhand. Rebote for Douglas. He makes the save. Urrutia moves in. Rifles this one, but caught the pad. 2 points for Douglas and Manny. Douglas has the serve. Unforced errors here.
You just want to throw that philo so hard and make that catch as difficult as possible for Douglas, who's one of the best gloves on the roster. And you throw it at a downward angle, but that one just a little too low.
Powerful backhand by Aratz is missed at the back wall. That's a point for Urrutia and Aratz. The Fireballs. Urrutia has the serve. Manny, I think, just lost
sight of where he was.
He made the catch, but then the basket hit the back wall and the ball bounced out. I mean, it's really,
big glass wall behind him.
Yeah. Aratz on the backhand from the 10 line. Rebote to the inside. Douglas is there. Urrutia from the 8. Powerful backhand. Rebote back to the inside at the sidewall. Douglas, perfect placement, rifles it from the forehand. That rebote came down and scored. Perfectly thrown by Douglas. Douglas and Manny with 3 points. Douglas has the serve.
Long run for Urrutia. Aratz called for him to get in there and make the save as he was out of position.
Aratz did not feel that he had a play on the ball because he'll go for it if he feels that he has it. And Douglas's rebote was just spot on perfect.
Yeah, Urrutia didn't want to lay that up, but ended up throwing it a little bit too low.
Fault, under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Aratz on the catch, backhand to the inside. Rebote for Douglas. Rebote left side. Well to the inside on the side wall and scoring. Low and on the inside wall. 2 points for Urrutia and Aratz. Urrutia has the serve.
Operative term is low,
The whole way.
If it stays high, it's not as hard of a catch, but look at this one. It's dropping.
This is arrimada and low. I mean, the whole way.
I don't know how you catch that. That's a tough one. Floating low, crossing the wall, everything we talk about.
It's a hard serve by Urrutia, backhand by Manny. Aratz is there. Rebote for Douglas. Forehand rebote, low and hard. Catch by Aratz. Backhand by Aratz. Manny's there. Backhand from the 12 line. Urrutia, backhand from the 8. Right to the corner, and Manny's there. Rebote forehand. That's too high. Hits the rail just above the front wall. 4 points for Douglas and Manny of the Warriors. Douglas has the serve.
Urrutia going for it, trying to get it high off the front wall and a big bounce off the floor. With a warm ball here in this third set, that could travel a little higher and a little further than you would want, and probably the case there. He looked surprised as anybody that was in the screen.
Powerful backhand by Aratz. Forehand by Manny. Aratz is there. Douglas pulls one out of the air, high on the left side, blasts the backhand, and Aratz makes a tremendous catch. Rebote for Douglas. Fired from the forehand, and Urrutia makes the catch. Urrutia, Costado the inside. Manny is there. Aratz stops that on the forehand, sends it back. Manny takes it low on the right side. Aratz from the 10 line. Passes. Rebote for Douglas at the sidewall. He makes the save. Catch by Urrutia. Back to the inside it goes. Manny alone for the rebote.
Slaps it up there again.
Costado inside. Scoop high on the left side of Manny. Here's Aratz on the backhand. Tremendous catch by Manny low at the back wall. Urrutia, backhand. Blasted on the inside. Manny with another clutch catch. Rebote, left side. Aratz makes the catch. Costado to the inside. Manny takes it on the forehand. Aratz goes up the wall, comes down with the ball, makes the backhand. Here's Manny. Catch by Urrutia. Urrutia fires one straight back. Manny makes the catch. Douglas now from the 8 line. What a catch by Aratz off a blasted backhand by Douglas. Douglas again. He blasts another one. This one harder than the last one. Rebote. Rebote for Douglas. Aratz switches to the rebote. Douglas takes it out of the air, winds up. Aratz will back up, and he takes it on the bounce. Passes, does not pass Douglas. Douglas pulls it out of the air. Backhand by Aratz. Manny from the 10 line. Urrutia down low, backhand from the 9. High and hard to the back wall. Douglas sets for the rebote. Rebote forehand. What a scoop by Aratz. Inside, he places the
Tough
backhand.
one.
Oh, that will not be played off the rebote by Manny. 3 points for Urrutia and Aratz. Urrutia has the serve.
Yeah, Manny's creative with these rebote saves. He finds a way to just continue the rally, unlike any other player there in the back. I mean, this one, look how high it kicks up, though. You know, and he switches to the right. The tendency is to escape, and that's what it does. Well, to the outside of the court.
All these points are just so hard fought. I mean, every
This
one.
has been a great match.
Every one.
Wow, he got one.
By Urrutia. Takes that to
What
4-4
a serve.
is the score. Urrutia serves.
See if he can find that spot again. Douglas may be looking for that. Yeah, you're not stepping in front of that.
Manny makes this catch. Aratz on the catch, backhand to the inside. Rebote for Douglas, forehand rebote with control. Aratz catches it in the air. Backhand. Rebote for Douglas. Urrutia catches it. Costi right to the forehand of Manny. Catch by Urrutia. He winds up, looking to get more bounce out of this. Manny almost hit with the ball, catches it instead. Urrutia hard to the inside, and another clutch catch by Manny. Aratz on the backhand. Rebote for Douglas. Great save. Aratz backhand from the 10. What a catch by Douglas at the 9 line. Aratz deep in the backcourt, backhand caught by Douglas at the 9 line. Aratz again at the back wall. Manny from the forehand. Outside placement. Read by Aratz. With control, he returns it. Manny has it on the forehand at the 10. Cortada is long and in the pad. That is 5 points, possible match point for Fireballs, Urrutia and Aratz. Urrutia serves.
You see how Manny reacted too? I mean, he's not an emotional player. It means a lot to these guys. You know, Urrutia and Aratz won the first matchup. Douglas and Manny have struggled. There's been some thoughts. Are they a 1? Can they compete in this division? They're playing like it today.
No question about it.
But now, I mean, they dug themselves out of a hole that first set. We'll see if they can do it again here.
Fault under serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
And remember, this was a set that Douglas and Manny were leading 3-1 and 4-2. So it's 3 straight points to give Urrutia and Aratz 2 opportunities to win the match now. Now the second serve. Oh boy, that may be over. Oh man, it
Double
is.
fault. It is 5-5. This is match point.
Wow, this is it. So worried about Douglas there in the box that you just can't find a way to drop it between the 4 and the 7. You know, it's a balance. You don't want to risk giving him a good opportunity, but you also don't want to give away the point entirely. My, oh my, this is it, Stu.
Aratz on the catch. Here's the backhand, powerfully thrown. Manny, great catch at the 13 line. Urrutia from the 8. Powerful backhand to the corner. Manny's there. Urrutia plays Rebote inside, takes a big bounce. What a catch by Manny. Backhand by Aratz, powerfully thrown. Rebote for Douglas. Aratz on the hop, backhand, passes. Rebote again for Douglas. Aratz calls for it. Forehand from the 10 line, 2 pass. Big bounce, Rebote again for Douglas.
Okay, died.
Aratz takes it in the air. Big backhand. Douglas calls for the Rebote again. Makes the save. Aratz takes on the left side. Low, hard backhand to the inside. Douglas calls for the Rebote again.
This ball is totally cut.
Rebote saved by Aratz. Douglas, splitter, scooped up by Urrutia. Urrutia blasts the Costado, and it will score for the win. My, oh my, what a match. Point, set, and match for Urrutia and Aratz, taking it in the 3rd set, 6-5.
Boy, and that ball had wings on the final point, too. I mean, I don't know if we can get a look here, and maybe we can zoom in, but, I mean, you could see, I don't know if it's red or orange tape there, but, I mean, you could see a whole bunch of color on that point throughout, and, oh, that's awfully tough for these players, trying to catch when that ball is knuckling everywhere. But what a win for the Fireballs on the final point of the 3rd set. They now have 3 wins and have secured at least a tie. Let's see if you can see it in some of these replays. Oh, yeah, I mean, you can see the white tape is, I mean, that thing is off. I mean, Douglas here, look at this 2-wall. Tough scoop by Urrutia, inside placement. You can really see it on this one where it opens up off the back wall and then just drops, and man, you see it changing color. It's not often you see that. Missed Rebote, Manny. That's maybe one of the best performances we've seen in a losing effort. He was everywhere, diving on the floor, Rebote after Rebote, but Warriors come up just short, and the Fireballs have secured a tie. 3 wins for the Fireballs. Should have said they have secured at least a tie. A chance to win the game day coming up. The Fireballs need to win one of these final 3 matches to pick up another win here in the regular season. That will be a full point. We're going to hear from our winning team, Urrutia and Aratz. They've had a moment to catch their breath. Now 4-1 after that win. Congratulations, guys. That was quite the match back there, going back and forth the entire way. In your own words, describe what was going on there late in the 3rd set.
Yeah, I think that we play 4 of us very good, and I think that in the 3rd set we do a couple of mistakes, but we have to get off the mistakes from our mind and let's continue, and we continue fighting. We forgot our bats and we won the match, so we are very happy and very happy.
Awesome, guys. Great win. 3rd one of the day. You secured at least a tie. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.